How do I coach without giving the impression that I want to be right and in control of everything?
Great question. How do I coach without giving the impression that I want to be right or in control of everything? It's such an important concern. As you're trying to be a coaching leader, what you want to lean on is developing your people. Not telling them what to do or wanting to be right or wanting to control everything. That's the opposite of what we're trying to do with our coaching practice. What we want to do with coaching is remember that our ultimate goal is to develop people to make good decisions themselves and to think through the complexities of our work in a way that really works. So instead of going in with an advice type of approach where you say, well, this is what I would do and this is what I think you should do and how about if you do this and etc., which isn't really coaching, honestly, I want you to go in with a question mode. Get really curious and ask the person, oh, tell me more about your question. What's the real struggle for you here? What's the real challenge you're facing? Well, what have you tried in the past when you've been faced with things like this? How did that work, right? What are you thinking about trying in this situation? How do you think each of those things might work, right? Different options. Oh, well, all that sounds good. What do you think the impact will be if you try this? Good. Okay. What do you want to do next? Okay. So if you just ask them questions along the way that goes right through kind of the grow sequence, they're going to come up with their own answers. And I promise you, those are going to stick much better and you're going to get much better outcomes over time than if you took an advice approach. So that's a great question. Thanks for asking. Just remember, get real curious and ask powerful questions.